Hello gang, I'm here today to talk to you about how to size pictures using Photoshop. You all have access to Photoshop and have a right to have it on a computer in your classroom. So you need to talk to Lee or Jason about that, and they'll hopefully get that on your machine ASAP. So let's talk about how you can change sizes of pictures using this wonderful program. All right, let's open a picture. I'm going to look at my desktop. I have no idea what's on there. Oh, I can do one of my favorite things. All right. I love to draw. And lately I've been jonesing to draw motorcycles that I wished I was rich enough to own when I was little. This was my first motorcycle that I dreamed about, although I ended up, when I was a senior in high school, this was the motorcycle, dirt bike. I had a nice dirt bike. It was a Can-Am 175. It was a pretty fun bike, but this was the dream bike to have. What I want to do is I want to cut this picture down so I could use it perhaps in one of my websites. So I'm going to use this tool right here. This is a cropping tool. If you hold the left button down, this menu pops out and you can select the crop tool. Now, up here is where all the money happens. Make sure that your pull down says W by H by resolution. Set your resolution to 72. This will get you one-to-one projection when you use it in a website. It won't shrink or it won't grow. It'll stay with the size that you specify it. Now, I talked about in school blocks, you have to work in multiples of 3. So let's just take this picture and make this let's go 6 inches wide by, select that, 3 inches tall, and it's going to crop whatever's in this box. So I'm going to move this picture around a little bit, creep the box in, picture a little bit more. Now, when I roll my cursor into the middle of this picture and hit enter, it will size this picture exactly 6 inches by 3 inches by 72. So, boom, there we go, boom, and there it is. Let's blow that back up to this proper size. Using the control, I use the control plus to make the screen bigger, control minus to make the screen smaller. Okay, now I want to save this as a JPEG. So I'm going to come down here to Save As. I'm going to select from all these file formats, I'm going to select JPEG. I'm going to call this Motorcycle. I'm just going to drop it on my desktop because it'll be easier for me to find that way. Save. OK. And that's all you need to do. Let's jump into School Blocks and see how that works out. I'm going to go to my message block. I'm going to type in Honda Elsinore 125M for M for cool. Now I'm going to click on Browse, Desktop, cruise back up here. I'm going to look for that file I just created. There it is, called Motorcycle, and click on Open. And there it is, and add the block. Now I can stretch this out to its proper size, and it snaps into place, and we're pretty close on the crop. All right. I have no idea. This is because this picture is has a transparency background thing. School Blocks will do this. If you don't fill the entire screen with a picture, it will add this gradient mess to your picture. Anyway, you can see it looks pretty good for a while like that, but then it kicks it out and adds here and here. Or if you go all the way down to 3 by 3, 3 by 3, there, it does crop out. So it's tricky to learn how to use pictures in this environment. The only way you can really kind of get a feel for it is by just playing with it. Again, if the picture is in the top row, you can lock it in place and you're going to be good to go.